I'm finna be over in this move. Dog. CeyMoneyy calls Vlad the police after asking if his daddy was a BD part 2, man. You gotta do it on the phone? What you mean, like a TikTok?
Alright, so, first time here. I want to start at the very beginning. So you grew up in Chicago?
I did grow up in the rap. It different. I did come out of Chicago, man.
Now, you're originally from 63rd?
Put it like this. When you say where
You pin the comment. Oh. I know what you did last summer. Yo, how you coming? Damn, Lil Drench from 100. Shit. Y'all be over gangbanging on Twitch. How you coming though? You got a young nigga in here, man. The young niggas always in here, man. They gotta be tripping, dog.
are you from? We right here on Vlad TV. That's a police ass question. Anything you asking me is police as hell.
That's a police question?
Let's just start there.
How's that a police question?
Cuz.
He say anything you ask coming, that shit police. Anything coming from Vlad, the police. Every question is a police ass question, he say. If I'm coming correct, what's the word? He be tweaking, Rico. Yo, what's the word for Thanksgiving? Nigga, be with your family. What the fuck you mean? Yo, what's the word for Thanksgiving? Go be thankful for some shit.
TV. That's a police ass question. Anything you asking me is police as hell.
Said this was
That's a police question?
Let's just start there.
How's that a police question?
Cuz, on phone them, the feds is gonna use this interview and bring this shit up. Let's just start there,
Bring
Vlad.
up where you from?
With him, because that's connected.
So you would go to prison based on where you're from?
That's how they doing us.
That's how they doing
That's
it.
how they doing us on phone them. You can't say shit on Vlad TV. On phone them. How the fuck you think this interview finna go? It ain't different. Like, I don't know what to say when I'm here, bro.
CeyMoneyy scammed his ass. He came on here to everything he finna say is you the police and he paid him to get out here. What CeyMoneyy on?
Yeah, I'm from Chicago. I will say that on phone them grade, but they might lock me up for this shit is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. It hit different. They might lock me up. And you know if they gonna lock me up. I don't know.
Chad, they locking niggas up for saying you from Chicago now? I'm finna say I'm from Antarctica. I'm phone them. This shit over with.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. It hit different. They might lock me up. And you know if they gonna lock me up. I don't know your position.
I wouldn't know if they're gonna lock you up.
I mean,
all right, I'm going to. You want?
It always hit different when it comes to CeyMoneyy and bro grade.
Out of everyone I've ever interviewed,
you know what Vlad be on?
16 years, thousands of interviews, thousands of people.
Okay.
The only time that I ever heard that an interview was used against someone in a court of law, which actually hasn't been used yet, but I think it will be used eventually, is Keefe D.
Right, that the big controversy around your
Keefe.
That's folks that they said paid to kill Tupac, or did no they say that's who did kill Tupac and Puffy paid for that shit or some shit, fuck. On what? I know he did an interview, but I ain't know he was talking about crazy shit like that to where he getting indicted. Damn, he dumb as hell. Nigga got away with murder for 30 years, got on an interview, tried to chase it. That ain't Vlad's fault. Nah, Vlad TV and No Jumper, the most fair interviews. Vlad be asking fair questions, but don't nobody be getting locked up after Vlad shit. Niggas be getting locked up after no jumping interviews. You talking about folks, no jumper, just a bitch. I won't even lie. You talking about Adam? He talking about no jumper. He talking about the whole company just a bitch. Wow.
Against someone in a court of law, which actually hasn't been used yet, but I think it will be used eventually, is Keefe D.
Right, that the big controversy around
Yeah,
you.
allegedly,
Keefe
pounds,
D.
allegedly.
And I'll freely admit that. But Keefe D, before he did the interview with Vlad TV, he wrote a book that he released
that
on
shit down.
Amazon that detailed all the stuff that I talked about in the interview. And ultimately, he ended up getting arrested for the Tupac murder, which he admitted to in the book.
Fact.
If you're
Oh,
going
he
to admit
admitted-
to a bunch of stuff,
He admitted to it in the book. That ain't even fucking Vlad fault. Okay. I'ma chill on Vlad, little police ass. He just asks fair questions. Maybe he just a little too nosy. Remo the police for real. He be asking some crazy shit. That's the black dick sucking ass nigga that be right next to him, folks.
stuff in a book, I don't have a problem interviewing you.
Okay.
But
But put it like this. Once Vlad TV interview you, now the police is on you.
well, in that particular case, it was for Keefe D. But it wasn't just a Vlad TV interview; it was a Cam Capone interview.
Okay.
It was Art of Dialogue interview. It was he did BT, and he I guess wore a hot mic and said some stuff off camera that he shouldn't have said, and BT gave that information to law enforcement.
Okay.
That's something I don't do. If you talk on a hot mic, I'm not gonna record it.
Nah, I hit that.
I erase that shit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. BET and TMZ, all they ass, like, they some rats for real, though. They be going, damn. They folks said some shit on a hot mic. They, to the police. Vlad be asking fair shit and niggas just be slow allowing it. Not even like allowing it, just like niggas slow answering it.
I'm not gonna record it.
Nah, I hit that.
Y'all see how Vert was.
I erase that shit. Or I turn off the mic, so I don't do that. I don't want people to
you
think
know
like you
everything
actually
before
wear a
your
wire
body.
around me. Like,
Okay.
nah, I don't do that shit.
Nah, I
but
hate
yeah,
that.
and there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there was this one time where we did an interview with Jimmy Henchman, and he asked me to take the interview down the next day, and I took it down. And maybe 6 months later, the feds called me because he had an appeal trial coming up, and they're like, we want to copy that original interview. And I'm like, I'm not giving it to you. They're like, well, we're going to subpoena it, we're going to put you on the stand. And I'm like, well, you got to talk to my lawyer then. So I spent $10,000 on my lawyer, and my lawyer stopped it from happening.
Damn.
So it wasn't, I mean, he ultimately was found guilty and he's doing double life. Our
Damn!
interview.
Double life, goddamn. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know who the fuck Jimmy Henchman is, but if he knew motherfuckers was coming after him, why would he even do that interview, gang? If you had some shit on you like that, were they giving your ass double life, gang? Like, why would you even go on interview and talk about anything? Double life is crazy. Like, I'm not even finna search this nigga case up because that's doing too much, folk. But like, if you know, niggas know what they did. Like, if you know what you did was like crazy as hell, and if you get caught, your ass is going under the jail. Why the fuck is you even out here doing shit like that? Like, I be in the crib ducking my taco, scared of even watching police on Law and Order, folks. Even scared of seeing police on Law and Order, folks. Rondo come home in 2056. That's like triple life. That's not triple life, gang. Nigga. Oh, I forgot though. They say life is like a 20 years though, or some shit. I was gonna say, you not know how long life is, but I don't know. Free Rondo though, bro. Real deal club, you normally 47 day, nigga. 27 day, nigga. 27 life. Nigga, life is like 40. I thought life was like 20. 11,000 days, he might come home early. Fuck, he in that bitch on good behavior.
We're gonna put you on the stand, and I'm like, well, you got to talk to my lawyer then. So I spent $10,000 on my lawyer. My lawyer stopped it from happening.
Damn.
So it wasn't. I mean, he ultimately was found guilty, and he's doing double life, but our interview wasn't accepted into the court. You know what I'm saying? But it's something he said himself, but he just felt that he talked a little too much, and he asked me to take it down, and I took it down. You know what I mean? Because I don't want people to think that when you do an interview with me, I'm then going to go and cooperate with the police. Basically. You know what I'm saying? Even when Las Vegas PD tried to call me about the Keefy D shit, and they wanted all my original footage, I just ignored all their phone calls. You know what I'm saying?
So they do reach out to you?
Like I said, the Keefy D situation was one, and the Jimmy Henchman thing was another. You know, but in both times...
Have they reached out to you about FYB, J-Mane, and Lil Durk? Let's start there.
No. I mean, I really got nothing to do with Lil Durk. My last interview with Durk was like maybe 8 years ago or something.
Damn.
Okay. So I don't know Durk. I haven't been around
That
Durk.
this ain't what you want. Nigga, that's 8 years.
Interview with Durk was like maybe 8 years ago or something.
Okay.
So I don't know Durk. I haven't been around Durk.
So now that we know this is not police related,
yeah,
let's do the interview, Vlad.
Let's do the interview.
Let's do the interview, because do your homework on me not knowing shit about Lil Durk. It hit different. I don't do your homework on what I don't know.
Okay.
Do your homework on what I don't know.
So we start again. So where did you grow up? Was it 63rd?
Yeah, so look, let's just break this shit down. When I say yeah, so look, that don't mean, yeah, I grew up on 63rd. So when you tell the J-Mane story, bro.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Bro, we gotta go back in time. Okay. For them gray. Do your homework. How you gotta, to understand who FYB J-Mane or J-Mane or the Whoop Man is, you have to go back to Man from the Calumet building. Let's just break this shit down.
Okay.
Do y'all home.
Man from the Calumet buildings. It hit different. Yeah, say. Yeah, so. Now what happened to Butter? I ain't seen him in a minute. Nigga, Butter bumped. You don't remember that video of his ass crying? When he got arrested for? He knew it was over with. He got nothing else to tell on, gang. He got nothing. He got no more information for sale. To
Man from the Calumet building. Let's just break this shit down.
Okay.
Do y'all homework on Man Badass. It hit different. Over Whooping. It hit different. Do your homework on Little Son, Tay Son. It hit different. So do your homework on me being a product of my environment, bro. It hit different.
Right, because your dad was a BD.
Put it like this. That's police's hell for you to say on this platform, Vlad.
Okay.
Let's just start there.
But it's already been out there. Like, you've already talked about this. It's not like I'm breaking news here.
It's not like I'm breaking news here.
My pops, from what I heard, just like from what you heard, you're assuming. So you got to ask that man. I can't be answering no questions about that grown-ass man. It sounds like you want to interview with my daddy. Want me to call Little? It's different. Do your homework.
Do your homework. Do your homework on him not talking about Man, but he talking about Man. So your dad was a BD. I be thinking Vlad 12 with the questions he be asking. Sometimes I won't even lie. I mean, but he not lying though. J-Mane was just on that old block vlog with some nigga that knew his daddy, talking about some like he was just saying that his daddy was a BD though. I'm trying to give Vlad the benefit of the doubt right now, but Vlad, previous interviews, his ass be on police shit, but it seemed like he cooling with J-Mane right now, cause J-Mane on his ass.
From what I heard, just like from what you heard, you're assuming. So you gotta ask that man. I can't be answering no questions about that grown-ass man. It sounds like you want to interview with my daddy. Want me to call Little? It's different. Do your homework. Want me to call Big BD? It's different. Okay. Let's start that, because that's how you looking at him as Big BD. He probably a Muslim. But you throwing BD on this man's name is crazy.
Okay. Am I wrong? Am I wrong in that question?
Put it like this. Back in the day, the stories that I did.
Niggas be doing all this just for the answers to still be yes.
Her pop was Big BD. Do we gotta go there? These the stories that I.
What the fuck is wrong with CeyMoneyy, fool? What the fuck is wrong with him? He talking about something. Big BD. Do I gotta go there? What the fuck? Gay friend my shit right there, folks.
Big BD. Do we gotta go there? These the stories that I...
That's gonna be a me. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be a... You finna see that on TikTok or something. They gonna be like... They gonna be have a caption or some shit. POV when they ask what I am. And all that. Nigga be cliff farming. You gotta chill on what CeyMoneyy be cliff farming.
I heard.
Hello.
Back in the day, the stories that I did heard, Pop was Big BD. Do we gotta go there? These the stories that I heard. Can I say it's true? I know Pops got locked up. Did 15 years.
15 years.
Damn.
It hit different when you do 15.
Can you say for what?
Oh, hey, full extra be having me crying. Hey, he say off the back, I'm tripping. He say, how many is y'all? He say, it's 10 of y'all? All right, off the back. He say, off the back, I'm tripping. He talk like he wrote that shit down. He talk like he off. I don't even know, gang. Like, he talk like he a crackhead. Like, he act like Exil from Friday, folks.
Put it like this. From my knowledge, I was a kid at the time, so
How old were you when you got locked up?
I was 10.
Okay.
Always be drunk.
I was 10 when they took my father out the home, Vlad.
Were you actually there when they showed up?
When the police got there,
They finna leave us on a cliffhanger. I'm finna get mad.
nah, I wasn't there,
Oh,
Vlad.
that man.
Okay. So you didn't have that traumatic experience of actually seeing it.
Nah, I wasn't there when they snatched him.
But then you were told soon afterwards.
Off a shit show.
Oh, shit, show. This nigga slow, gang. What the fuck is the full interview, Vlad? What the fuck is the full interview, Vlad? This nigga slow, gang. Oh, man, fo. Is there a part 3 yet, gang? FYB man on his dad doing 13 years in federal prison part 3. Nah, dude, I just asked no lot.
So from 10 to 25, your dad was gone.
Yeah, for shit show. About
shit
that,
show.
about around them years.
Before I just
'cause it was-
refreshed it, added 2 minutes, nigga. Refresh it, don't do shit.
What he ended up doing, I think he ended up getting 15, but you know how motherfucker end up doing like, I think he ended up doing like 12 and a half, 13
Right.
type shit.
Niggas who be coolin' when they got a long sentence for like they get out a couple years early if they do the right things, if they ain't in that bitch over hot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody probably gotta run their fades in that jump, but like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna hold them to that for real. Alright, I'm back in this hole. Yeah, gang, you see it, run some more. If you get another ad, you finna sub, so I'm just gonna run some more, gang. Just for you though, little Drench. Ah, I'm trolling. You finna be hurt.
Nah, do your homework on the feds.
Oh, okay.
Do your homework on the feds, Vlad.
Okay.
What is we talking about? Is we going all the way or is we halfway whooping? Let's just start there.
Let's go all the way.
We going all the way. We going to the feds, right?
Right.
It different.
Yeah.
I was never trying to follow in my father's footsteps.
Were you visiting him while he was locked up?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. It was times my mother brought me to see my pops. It hit different. I definitely went up there to see him. It was fucked up though. I remember seeing my daddy Do you did your homework on the MCC building downtown?
No.
Yeah, okay, so do your homework on when you
I
get.
don't even know that building. I ain't did my homework, and I'm from here. Ah!
Downtown?
No.
Yeah, okay, so do your homework on when you get whooped in the feds in Chicago, they send you to the MCC, the Metropolitan Correctional, some shit like
Center,
that.
yeah.
It hit different. Okay, that's what the last C mean. Do your homework on me never knowing what the last C meant. So
Nigga, you never knew that standing for center. I could have told you that, and I ain't even know what it was.
it hit different. Okay, that's what the last C mean. Do your homework on me never knowing what the last C meant. So I just knew that bitch just meant the feds. It hit different. So
I just knew that
long
bitch
story
meant the
short,
feds.
Pops whoop on for them gray. Keep in mind, I'm a shorty, we got it. It hit different when Pops got it now, he get locked up now, we ain't got it. Let's just start there.
Nah,
Okay,
we
so
ain't
him
got
going
it.
away messed you guys up financially.
It hit different.
Yeah.
It hit different. You don't think all the kids noticed that, Vlad? Yo, daddy gone.
How many siblings?
Lil Reese, my cousin, taunted me about that shit. It hit different. As I was older, talking about, yo, daddy ain't got that money no more. Do your homework.
How many kids?
Oh! On what they was tweaking with him because his daddy was bumped. He wasn't getting fresh no more.
As I was older, talking about, yo, daddy ain't got that money no more. Do your homework.
How many kids was it in the house?
So, let's just go back, because this is a Vlad TV interview. I be skipping all over. We ain't gonna talk about my cousin right now.
I be skipping
We gonna
all.
stick to the
Hey.
main household.
This nigga.
You got
man.
Duke. Do your homework on my little brother FYB Duke. I never
Oh, I
wanted
thought
Duke.
this nigga was finna say Duke Dennis was his little brother. I was finna say how the big drop your little brother. Never mind though.
To overwhoop, bro. I always tried to be the positive big brother and protect my big brother, my little brother, and keep him out of these whoops. I never even wanted my little brother overwhooping, claiming FYB. Let's just start there. Why? Because over the years, FYB gained a more negative name. You know what I mean? So I'm now, little bro, you can't whoop like this. Cause yeah, FYB just stand for fuck your bitch, but you got certain people, everybody wanna, whoop and whop, So you got, that's like, let's just say Vlad TV claim FYB, and you got J Main claiming FYB, then you got Adam claiming FYB. Now, you doing shit, he doing shit. Now that's putting you in situations, this putting him in situations. My little brother don't need to be connected to all of this shit. So I never wanted that for my little brother. So that shit
Ain't
hit
want
different.
little bro claiming that shit, and they out here over whooping, and he not over whooping, but they gonna come get him just cause fuck your bitch in front of his name.
But my little brother his own man, and he grew into who he became to be, which is FYB Duke. And I had to respect him for that. But as of now, I don't claim FYB, which was just a group that we created years ago. Let's start there on It Was Never a Gang. Let's just start there. FYB stood for fucking yo bitch originally. Then throughout the years, we changed the meaning to fathering young brothers. Then we switched it as we got to until we got
Motherfuckers start throwing out Ricos and they just become advocates for the youth, fathering young brothers. It hit different, J-Man.
fathering young brothers. Then we switched it as we got to when we got to mentoring the kids in the community. We changed it to fathering young brothers. Now we go by future young billionaires. We doing different.
That's my favorite one.
We doing
That's my
different
favorite
whoops
one.
now.
I like that
He
one. Future young
freestyling right
billionaire.
now on my
We
dead
doing
cousin.
different whoops. You talking to the
This
whoop?
nigga really freestyling right now. He talking about some father young brothers, future young millionaires. What the fuck? Yo, what you on, AV?
Doing different.
That's my favorite one.
We doing different whoops now.
I like that one. Future young billionaires.
We doing different whoops. You talking to the whoop man. So it's
Talking to the
like
whoop, man. Yo,
asking me my FYBJ man, it hit different, Cause I'm a future young billionaire. It hit different. So now, for my little brother who grew up in that household, that's him and my other little brother, TJ. Do your homework on TJ. You did your homework?
So it's 3 kids.
Do your homework on TJ, chat.
TJ. Do your homework on TJ. You did your homework?
So it's 3 kids.
By my mama.
Okay, then your dad. But I mean in the household, though.
In this household that I'm talking about, you got Man, Duke, and TJ. Do I gotta go there?
Hey, AV. Hey, AV, blood. Tell them do their homework, man.
Man, Duke, and TJ. That's the household.
Got it.
Man, Duke, and TJ. OG got 3 boys. Do we gotta go there?
Okay.
J-Mane,
so now
tell
your
y'all
dad's
right
not
now.
around, and your mom's having to get by on her own. As a single mom with 3 kids.
So, do your homework on my mama having 2 baby daddies. Do we gotta go there? 3 kids, 2 baby daddies. It hit different. Me and Duke got the same daddy. It hit different. My mama was married to TJ daddy. My daddy was the baby daddy. My mama husband was TJ daddy.
Right.
This sound like some shit where a motherfucker be like, my cousin, baby daddy, cousin, nephew, niece, left kneecap, dog. Like, that sound like some shit like that.
household as we was
I'm
growing
lost.
up.
That's the husband.
That was the husband. Do your homework on my mama divorcing him. It hit different. They had a divorce, unfortunately, to their circumstances.
Yeah.
It hit different. My mama later on in life remarried, but it sound like you want that story too. You got to have my mama up here tell her story. It hit different.
No, it's all good. No,
That's
I'm just kind
fucked
of, setting up the
J-Mane trying to
situation
put
how
all
you
his
grew up.
peoples on.
Because
Get
at
his
one
daddy
point you
and
went
his
to 7
mama
different
on
high
DJ
schools?
Vlad.
It do hit different.
So you just kept getting kicked out of high schools, or?
I was over whooping. I didn't get kicked out all the time. Sometimes I had to transfer. Do your homework on. Put it like this. Vlad, coming up as a shorty is
Let's
hard.
watch a no jumper vid with FYB J-Mane. Nigga, when was he on no jumper?
All right, on for them grade. You trying to figure shit out. You going through adolescences and shit. Y'all did y'all homework on adolescences. It hit different. I was an adolescence at one point in my life. So, and then I got older on phone them. So when I was an adolescence, I was a little wilder on for them grade. I was doing different little whoops on phone them, but I was never no fucked up person. Catch my drift. But I was doing different whoops, just being a kid. On phone them, I get in a little trouble here, getting a little trouble there on phone them grade. But them times, like I remember one time on phone them, I got kicked out of school for pissing in the hallway. Do your homework on pissing in the hallway. No home training.
I'm not doing my homework on that. That's really no home training, J-Mane. What the fuck?
Pissing in the hallway. Do your homework on pissing in the hallway. No home training. My mom beat the fuck out of me. Boy,
I ain't gonna lie. You can't even blame that on no home training, blood. You telling me you ain't know? How old was you?
you act like you ain't got no motherfucking home training. Beat your ass like you ain't got none. You know better than that shit. So J-Mane, why was
That's
you
what I'm
pissing in the
saying.
hallway at school? I had to piss, Vlad. Do your homework on me having to piss.
Right, but 7 high schools and
You had to piss. That's why, J-Mane. What the fuck? Hold on. They just made me go to another interview.
I went to 7
high schools. So in 4 years, that means that every year you're going to like 2 different high schools.
I went to 7 high schools in 5 years. Let's just start there.
Oh, 5 years. Okay.
I was
Still,
Shorty. That's 2 schools a year damn near. It was only 1 school he stayed for a year probably.
so almost every year you're going to 2 different high schools.
Yeah,
Maybe you
different.
skip a year where you go a whole year, and then the next year you go.
He over whooping, gang. He tweaking. I'm Basker, say less, That nigga tweaking. J-Man just over fried my brain. I can't lie.